What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the VC special offer for this week, and I'm still going to recommend that y'all not buy this special offer, and I'm going to explain why, but I am also fully aware that a lot of the community is probably going to buy this special offer. So today, 2K made Galaxy Opal Cade Cunningham available for 75,000 VC. I know this is a card that is very desirable for a lot of people, but you know what other card is also very desirable for a lot of people is guys like Ben Simmons. And there will likely be more point guards like Ben Simmons in the near future. I would not be surprised to see some sort of fan favorites or out of position drop coming in the next couple of weeks. We're in May at this point. We just got Dark Matter Ben. It is not likely going to be too long before we see an influx of more tall point guards, and I think the fact that they gave away a free 6'7" Dark Matter Clyde Drexler last week, who is absolutely phenomenal. That card, by the way, is better than Cade Cunningham. And then also this Cade Cunningham is now available for 75,000 VC, obviously with Dark Matter SGA, as well as the free level 40 this season. Eddie Jones, Gilbert Arenas, all the free point guards. Number one, I don't think you really need this Cade card. I'm just going to say that. I think with how many good free point guards there are at this point in the game, he's not even really a top 5 point guard in the game. I did forget to put him on my top 10 gambling point guards list yesterday. He's somewhere in the borderline top 5. He's on that like Eddie Jones level of card. And he's a really, really good card, but I think there are 2 or 3 better point guards than Cade Cunningham, at least still. So while he is a phenomenal card, his fade is not top tier. Now his release, his escape, and his behind the back are. It's just that the fade is not. But everything else with the card is very good. He's tall. He's a versatile defender. He does a lot of things well. I'm a big fan of Cade as an overall card, but we're gonna see. I mean, I feel like there is incoming content soon that is going to continue to push these gambling opals down. Like the fact that they're giving or making the best gambling opals buyable, at least with VC now. They're still not doing so with MT, although I will say Wilt was the best buyable opal they made available with MT as of yet. I'm guessing, I have a prediction, but I think David Robinson. Oh, well, he actually got a 75,000 VC, I think, didn't he? So it's not going to be David Robinson for MT, but I'm not sure the next MT reward is going to be, but I'm sure it won't be as good as Cade Cunningham. Like, I don't think they're going to put Ron Artest in the player market for MT. If they were to put Ron Artest in the player market for MT, I would buy him. I will say that. Ron Artest is the only opal that I would consider buying. Even for VC, I would be tempted. I think I would not buy him if they dropped Ron Artest for VC, just because, me personally, I'm done spending money on this game, period. It's out of principle. So I personally would not buy it. But for those of y'all out there, like with this Cade offer, I understand that some people are going to buy this offer, and at the end of the day, I can't be too mad at y'all. At least it's something that is guaranteed content. That is better than nothing. You know what I mean? Because I do believe that a lot of people are out here spending money on a weekly basis, gambling on packs like this that give you a guaranteed I mean, you open a 10 box and you probably pull a pink diamond or 2 on average, a couple pink diamonds. I've had really good luck recently, but I've been only opening packs with MT, which I didn't even do this week, by the way. That was last week that I had really good pack luck. Unfortunately, I locked in this week's set. Oh, no, I did open a 10 box this week as well, and I got a good 10 box this week as well. But then I locked in the set, and I got Dark Matter Anthony Edwards, which is the garbage part about the whole gambling process, unfortunately. But with that being said, I don't know. It's hard for me to I feel like I don't want to sit here and bash people for spending their money on this type of stuff. Like $20 is $20 at the end of the day. And if you want to spend the $20 on a card like Cade Cunningham, I personally am not going to be insanely mad at a person. I personally would recommend not doing so, and I would encourage people not to. But at the end of the day, I'm not somebody who's going to be angry at someone for doing so, because yeah, we're all going to make choices about what we want to do with our money. And I don't think at the end of the day, if you have the money, it's a horrible, horrible thing to do or anything along those lines. So with that being said, there's not much else to do this week as of right now, except just kind of wait and see what's coming content-wise, because I feel like they said there's playoff round 1 content coming tomorrow, so that's something to definitely keep an eye on. That's something that has the potential to be really, really good. The only card that we know as of right now is coming for that is probably a Derek White, because he had a 38-point performance in round 1. I'm going to pull that up in the playbook actually real quickly, just so we can go over that in this video as well, because I just kind of want to talk about what's coming tomorrow as well. Although I think they may potentially, we'll see, they may potentially drop some sort of teaser for playoff content today. Obviously, there will be a teaser for bold content today. Fingers crossed the bold content is a really good elite level free shooting guard or free small forward, ideally, because I think those are the two positions right now that are in the biggest need of elite level cards for like free dark matters and stuff. But as I was saying, there is going to be a round recap challenge group that drops tomorrow, Tuesday, May 7th. The group will feature multiple new player cards to earn after you match fantastic performances from first round playoff games like the Celtics' Derek White going off for 38 points. Now, the reason that I mentioned Derek White specifically, and the reason I think them mentioning Derek White specifically is actually a pretty good thing, is because Derek White actually is like, I think this card legitimately is going to be very good because number one, I remember his release on this card right here, which is super old card, but release was already on quick. It was already very smooth. This is a card where if he gets some upgraded SIGs and he can be like a really good defensive point guard. A lot of good versatility to this card. I think there will hopefully be like, I don't think Derek White's going to be the headliner. If Derek White is the headliner for tomorrow's drop of playoff cards, that's going to be disappointing. But I think there's potential, my point is, for a couple of good reward cards from that playoff stuff as well. Hoping that it's like, I hope there's a free dark matter. I hope there is a free dark matter with the playoff stuff, just like there is a free dark matter with bold content. Will there be? I personally would guess no, if I was guessing right now. But that's something that I could be wrong about, and I don't really want to speculate too much, but I'm hoping there's another free dark matter there. In general, what I'm looking for right now here is more consistently good free content, and like, I mean, week-to-week basis, they've been solid, but it needs to be absolutely phenomenal. You know what I mean? To make, because unfortunately, the gambling, I'm going to be honest with you, the gambling's here. I think it's here to stay. And if you want to enjoy the game and continue to play the game, you have to find ways to do so, I think, without engaging in the gambling, at least with your money, like I have been able to do. And I've been able to actually add some of the good gambling cards recently now, because I got super lucky pulling a Dark Matter Tatum out of a Playoffs Deluxe pack that was a reward. And then Dr. J, I got out of luck in the set, like that was lucky. Kwame Brown, I pulled him for a single. That was insanely lucky. So in general, I've been able to add some of those cards recently to my team, but I also have a team that mostly consists of non-gambling cards. Like, you can build a really good non-gambling squad right now, but here's the thing. You look at this team, you know, it'd be really nice to add to it an elite 6'9" small forward, an elite 6'8" shooting guard, like some more depth at the small forward, shooting guard, even on elite level, another power forward would be really nice for these non-gambling squads, I think, right now. And that's something that I'm really hoping that we see in tomorrow's content. And that's something that's honestly the one reason why I say I think a guy like a Galaxy Opal Ron Artest being buyable instead of Galaxy Opal Cade Cunningham, I have a feeling Ron's going to be the player next week. That's all I'm saying. Next Monday, I think he's going to be the player with VC. 2K is milking as much as they can out of these Galaxy Opal players, which is why they're now dropping Cade as buyable months after he came out in packs. They are milking these Galaxy Opals for everything they're worth, and I'm sure they're going to move on to doing it with Dark Matters next season, is my guess. I think next season we will start seeing special offers for Dark Matters in the player market, and they're going to try to milk a guy like Dark Matter Carmelo Anthony, for example, who's not the best Dark Matter in the world. But I would not be surprised if next season that's the type of card we see in the player market. We start seeing some of the more mediocre Dark Matters and then building up to some of the better ones as we progress through the next season. It's just 2K literally trying to milk this game for everything that it's worth financially, and it's greedy, yes, but we kind of have to be aware that it's going to happen and know how to address it and how to respond to it. Hopefully the free content keeps up. That's all I have to say, really. We'll see if that does actually wind up happening, but that's going to do it for today's video. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.